Welcome to the Legends of Tears of the Kingdom, where we were on a bit of a treasure hunting quest. Not a quest as per the game, but a quest as per us. Ooh. Alright, the birds circle around depth entrances in this game, don't they? Unless that one's over a shrine. Or those bunch are. Anyway, we were headed to Lookout Landing still because we want to deal with that Joshua quest so we can get the tracker unlocked, and all other Robbie's upgrades you can possibly give us. But we first wanted to head around and grab the powerful outfit from down here, the rubber outfit where we already got at the end of last episode, and then whatever's down here, which I'm guessing is also going to be armor because it's a similar kind of X, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's going to be, I don't know, a huge weapon, just a big supply of money and stuff. Maybe it's just a supply of all kinds of resources. What? Oh, it was one of these rocks, I see. I saw the shadow of it and I didn't see it. Yeah! Where's Cumin? Let's see if I can spot them from here. Over by there somewhere. Never mind. Over by the other shrine over here. Very good, that'll do. Oh, those birds are circling over the cave. They can't tell if they're circling over the cave entrance or where the shrine is there. I think it looks more like the cave entrance, doesn't it? Oh, I'm not even wearing my gliding shirt. That's why it's hard to glide. There we go, that's a little better. Right, we left poor Cumin just standing there in the middle of the road. Sorry, buddy. We gotta turn way 180 here and go north, because Lookout Landing is that away. Wait, is that a bird I have or not? It's green and... Oh yeah, that's the common one, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, actually, while we're right by this teleport point, I'm gonna port back to Hateno Village and get that horse fabric turned in. Sorry, Cumin. Bye. That's a horse, all right. I appreciate your discerning eye on these matters. Oh, it's cool. It's also a bit coat of armsy. Yeah, it's like two horses sort of back to back and all, and it's a nice color scheme. I'm gonna hang around with this one though, because I do like it a lot. Big breach. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna port over here and then bring Cumin to this stable, and then we'll just ride up to this hill. Ooh, my, a shrine closer to the castle from us. Right over there. I might have to stop off and go get that while we're here. Oh, it's rather close to where we're gonna be riding anyway. Sorry to bother you. If you could use your super special whistle from like 30 million kilometers to get Cumin over here, that would be my favorite thing. So cool, that's a completely free service as well. Horse stylists around here, maybe? Maybe they don't come out in the rain. Or maybe, like, there's only like one stable that has them. I feel like in Breath of the Wild, it was like every stable had one. Anyway, whoops, that's the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry, Cumin. Forgive me. We're going this way also. Is that another shrine in the distance there? I can't scope well on horseback. We're gonna take a ride here and ride past Crenell Peak on our way over to this X marks the spot kind of spot. Ooh, I want to stop for the herbs, kind of, but also time is of the essence. I saw a glyph in the way distance over there. The way distant distance. Looked more like it was in the Heber region, which we're not going to be going to for some bit of time. Yeah, that over there. That's sort of the Heber direction, isn't it? Anywho, this is Crenell Peak, I think we're riding past here. Yes. And we're going to take a left at our first opportunity. Good horse, good horse. Thank you for learning what roads are in such a short span of time. I know that must have been hard for you. This is the one that plays the main Zelda theme, doesn't it? Dun da 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 dun da 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 da. Oh, it doesn't do that bit. Oh, what am I looking at here? Perish! Yeah, Lonk! Die! I didn't know you were here. Now I'm scared. Oh, the Arakudas sleep at night. Good to know. Oh my god, I'm wreaking havoc on this place. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I didn't realize things were about to be so violent. I was just enjoying the music and the nightlife. Goodbye. Sorry about your apples. And your life. Well, that got violent. Sorry for scaring you, Cumin. I was sort of turning to the right because I saw a shrine over there that I wanted to mark, even if we're not going to go there right away. So that's the one we're already about to head to anyway. Oh, I'm sort of headed. I have to head this way anyway because that's where the X is. But if I just want to head to, I want to head to the top of Crenell Hills here and just see, because I saw there was a shrine not too far from here. And depending on how not too far from here it is, we may splurge on it as well. Just reach out and poke every other shrine that's not too far away that we see. Hit. Thank goodness that was far enough. These hills ain't too steep after all, so I think even in the rain it's not going to be too bad to traverse them. Oh, this isn't going to work. Oh, sure it is. That there is ought to be one we don't have, and how far away is it? It's kind of up in there in the sort of Eldin region, so we'll worry about that later, I think. For now, I'll just glide my way on down towards the X. Oh, that there, though. That's a bit more in our wheelhouse. Yes, we should do that as well as we sort of swoop around here. I'll glide my way across the pond once we get whatever's in this X. And then to down there, and then to the depths to get the thing there, and then we'll head back to Lookout Landing. So I was looking again like maybe Lookout Landing will not quite happen this episode. Ooh. This is a very interesting formation here. Oh, it's like a swamp, is it? And is the X actually like part of this? It's way at the other end of X, so not really. There's a sleeping Arrowcuda here. I felt bad about ambushing the last ones while they were sleeping. I mean, I know that they're monsters and stuff and that they're going to come back and all anyway, but let's see if I can do this without... Well, sprinting does tend to wake people up. There is that. But I'll have your arrows and be gone my way. It would be a waste to use them on you now. That's my argument, anyway, for being lazy and not wanting to fight you. Look, no, don't do that. You're making noises like you're about to hurt someone. What? Huh? That sound effect sounded like... What does that remind me of? It remind me of something anyway. Tails game, maybe? That little when they started to charge at me. Anyway, Korok has been found. It's not safe here, you should go. Bye. Right, so there's the one that's across the way, but we must be getting way close to the X. Yes, it's right down here in the hills over here. Ugh. It's not quite the same noise as the thing I was thinking of, although I have no idea what it was that I was thinking of. But it sounds a bit like it when they charge like that. There's a huge chunk of Zonite here. Can this be like... Oh, can we actually just thwack our way through this whole thing? I would really, really love that. Oh, there's not actually as much in it as I thought. Oh, it's not Zonite, it's Luminous Stone. I see. Ah, I smashed the flint. I really kind of thought each one you smashed would have a thing in it, but I guess not. It's a rare drop even from these things. Which is kind of weird, actually. I feel like we found more of it in normal deposits. Well, no, I suppose it's only these that really give you the actual stones, is it? Maybe that's it. But then what's all this about? Well, never mind. As for the X, though, just to my left here. So, oh, this cave here, you mean to say? Maybe you need some kind of like special drill to get the get stuff out of this ore here. Crenel Hills Cave. In we get. I say we do like we did last time and just ignore all the monsters and sprint to wherever we think the treasure is, which I think is going to be the deepest point. My, it's a huge hill though. Oh, sorry, other bubble frog. Pew. Oh man, that was a hard fall as well. I feel so bad for these things. I don't even know what I'm doing with these things yet. But I get the sense that they're collectibles we want to be collecting for 100%. Which I do eventually want. Grab the spear while I've got a moment. Hello? Oh, a talus. Luminous. Listen. We've been through this before. Poco axe, sweet. I suppose we don't really want to use this thing. It probably doesn't do... Well, let's see how much damage it does. Nah, that's like nothing, even with the extra rock smashy stuff. Let's just go with this soldier sword Poco axe thing we made earlier. It's about to try and shake us off like this, which I'll go for shitting it with one of those to get it to not do that. And again, will that make it fall? Is that enough to make it fall over? No, I was too close to being on it for that to count. I would like to climb you. Hang on, maybe I'll just try another ascend from your front. Like, oh no, I messed it up. Wait, hang on, calm down. All right, sorry. Bonk, 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 bonk. There we go. Done did it. Yay! Rocks, please. Ooh, rocks. Oh, right, and it gives you a heart, which is awesome because we can stick that on the end of this traveler spear we just got. Make ourselves a big stone heart sledge thing. Nice. Any rocks flew everywhere that I didn't pick up? Yes, a few of these. Sorry, I know I said I wasn't gonna grab monsters, but these things are give you good loot. I tend to think. I like the hearts they drop for weapons and all the rocks. Sorry, but back to looking for this treasure. If only I'd not slacked on getting the damn... or not getting all distracted in my quest of getting all getting to that tracker, we would have been able to track chests in here. It would have been so easy to find. We came in from over there, so it's got to be down this way, right? Maybe it's through like this stone deposit over here. Does that look like it's blocking off a path to you? Maybe. Bombs away! Yes, it was! Ah! I'm glad they brought back the Twilight Princess style of sticking a bomb on the end of an arrow just to make a bomb arrow rather than having to find particular bomb arrows. But I guess there were no bombs items in Breath of the Wild, so I understand why they did it that way. All you had was the remote bombs in your inventory. I think there's some armor set that needs the luminous stones for, but aside from that, I always had a surplus of them in Breath of the Wild, and I was usually selling them off. Hello, hello! Barbarian armor, just as I thought. Right, and as you die it, the war paint gets all different and cool, which is sweet. This would be a good one to keep in mind for anytime we get into a good fight. It actually kind of works with the blue pants pretty well. And Mida's helmet. This is a pretty dope looking set. I might have to change our traveling set from this to this. Especially if we got some matching dye, like if we got either orange dye on this so it would match the hair, or blue dye on it so it matched the pants, that would be kind of sweet. Because now I look like a rugged mountain barbarian kind of type. With the snow pants and all. Yeah, I'm gonna keep wearing this for a bit. Okay. God, is that another shrine? No, okay, that's the one I want to go to first, and then I want to swoop back around to the red one. Unfortunately, it seems like maybe we won't be bringing Cumin with us for a bit. Ooh, there's the spooky smog that's covering over Great Hyrule Forest. I wonder how that's changed in the since Breath of the Wild. We don't really know how we get our Master Sword back, do we? So I suppose it's entirely possible that it's gone back to there. Well, I mean, Zelda's got it in the past, but where she left it for us in the present, I suppose there's a chance it's gone back to the Lost Woods. Just enough to make it across this river, which is nice. Oh my god, I almost didn't, actually. Shush! No, don't! I doubt Cumin will be able to hear us from here. That looks like a big old nope. I appreciate that they removed the message that says, Cumin wasn't able to come every time you whistle, because there are a lot of times where you were whistling for something else and not trying to get your horse to come over to you. But if your horse was anywhere on the map, it'd be like, looks like they didn't hear you every time you whistled, which was patently obvious by looking at the map and seeing them not move. Okay. Sepapa Shrine. Say, Papa, what's in here? What's in here is backtrack. Oh, don't show the 1,000-year door haters this one. They'll have a field day. Right. Okay. So this platform, I see what's going on here. It could be helpful for us if it went up this way. I see what's going on. Recall's my favorite power now. So I don't know. Actually, I don't know what my favorite power is. I love Fuse a lot, and Ascend is very useful in other ways. The puzzles that, whenever you find a clever way of using Ascend, you feel so brilliant. Recall, I'm absolutely loving. Ooh, 316 arrows we have. Well, I stood way too close to that. Wait, hang on. Give me an arrow of fire. Okay, good. And pew. I'll have that arrow back, thanks. It's not too burnt up yet. And I guess, again, we're going to want to recall our way back across with this wooden platform here. Oh, did it go all the way under? Oops. Mighty Construct Bow, though. That's the same as the one we've got right now, isn't it? Yeah, so we'll just swap it out for this nice new shiny one. Thank you. And that's all the treasure in here, I imagined? Right, this is looking like it's going to be a rather chill early game kind of shrine. That said, that platform did totally leave on me. Oh, there's another one coming. Okay. Go back, please. I appreciate that they don't let you take out your own Sonia devices in these, and you have to use whichever ones they provide, because it would have you would basically be able to just skip any puzzle you wanted in this by just making yourself a little hovercraft that would fly over all the walls and everything. Well, a lot of the puzzles you could skip by that. I totally forgot to bring any of that fire back here, so I'll have to do it with fire, whatever it's called here. Not fire flower, but oh, never mind. Doesn't work like that. Sorry, maybe if I light a torch with it. Now I can dip my arrow in it without picking up the torch, and I can just do it as easily as that. I don't need your stinging torch. In Breath of the Wild, I always kept a torch on hand, but in this game, because you get the fire fruit you can launch at any time, I haven't felt quite as much the need. Have we got all the treasure in this place? Right, okay, so all we're trying to do now is get to the end here. Oh, okay, I think I see what's going to go on here. This is going to, like, lower one of these gates, and we're going to be like... Oh, okay, I see, okay. We want to be like, put you in there, and it opens that gate, and now we want to leave you in there for some amount of time. And now we want to bring you to this other one. I get what's going on here. That's going to open this gate, surely. And we want to recall now. Get through here, then send you back to the other one. At which juncture, you will go in there and have an excellent time opening this door for us, which will backflip through like badasses. Even though I stammered over that hard. You can stammer and still be a badass, it's true. No one said you can't, I don't think. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. To be fair, if I could backflip as readily as he could and without smashing my head onto a wall when I backflipped into a wall, I would backflip through every door all the time. Marvelous! And now we want to head south to that one that was close to Lookout Landing, and then down to the depths. And then we can finally actually make it to Lookout Landing, turn in some seeds, some Blights of Blessing, and speak to Joshua and get more info on that quest, because we really kind of left her hanging there. Well, I'm heading this way, though. Look at this old fountain over here. Oh, the way that echoed was really satisfying. A lot of these fountains have yet to be rebuilt, but I'm glad we were focusing on the common people first and not just, like, building the castle back up first. I know Zelda would never, but other people in her position probably would have started with the castle. Can't wait to fully explore that again as well. In Part 0, we explored it a little bit more thoroughly than we have in this main playthrough so far and found some rather nice gear around, and I wouldn't mind finding some more. We found some of the Royal Guard set as opposed to just the Royal ones. Where the Royal ones give you the extra flurry rush. I forget what the power on the Royal Guards one was, but I'm sure we'll see soon enough once we find one. I seem to remember thinking it wasn't quite as impressive. Maybe there wasn't any power on it, and it was just that it had good attack power, and that was the only... There wasn't any other extra ability. What are the odds I can snipe these ones and go into stealth to take down the tier 3 one before... Okay, well, the odds just went to nothing, so don't answer that. Whoop, not that one. That's the stealth one. The flurry rush one I meant. I meant to do this one, sorry. Never mind, I can just one-shot you with this, surely. You, on the other hand, you have a one-hander, so I can actually flurry rush you proper. You go wonk, 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 wonk. Thank you. Ooh, Dragon Ball Shield. I like that more than I like this. Gnarled wooden stick. Oh, a very swingable stick made by honing a dried branch to the proper thickness and length. Its attack power is much greater than that of a normal stick. Oh, okay. So I don't really know how exactly it's different. Like if that counts as an extra power or if it's just sort of a better stick. Alright, I can get rid of this horse picture now since we've got the fabric. A very swingable stick. I suppose if the attack power is that much higher, then maybe it would be even better in total attack output than, say, one of the extra durable ones. Like in terms of total attack power after all the swings you do. Not sure. I guess it depends what you attach to it. Because the durability would mean more hits of that attached material. Anyway, while I've got a moment here, I was thinking we might just want to get rid of all, have a look through here and see, get rid of all the ones that read new, and then see if there are any we can make just by roasting stuff over an open fire. Right, okay, here are these ones. See if we want to get any of these recipes done now. You know, actually, I'm not really feeling in the mood. But I will just make sure that all these ones no longer read new, because I do want to 100% this recipe book at some point. Salt grilled mushrooms, right, we had those rather recently. Sauteed nuts. Well, I haven't looked at this recipe book in a very, very long time, apparently. Nah, we'll do that later, especially as I'm full on recipes now. There's a sakura tree here. Let's dump something on. Ooh, are those wild horses? Yeah, they are. Think you can hear me from here? Those horses did, but not sure Cumin did. Ooh, bunch of fire fruit here, right beside this tree. Let's see if they will accept fire fruit. Well, actually, I have a fewer fire fruit. Let's see if they accept shock fruit, because I'm not using them quite as much. That's a lovely looking horse right there. Sort of cow print on it. We already know where one cave is in this area, because we was just there. Ooh, an Endura carrot. Thank you. But I asked for the shock fruit. Why does it say most used on that? I guess maybe selling them counts as using that? I'm not sure. This count as fruit? Oh, it does count as fruit. Hello, dear Satori. I wonder if anything happens if you do all of the Satori ones, or if it's just useful to know where all the caves are. I suppose that may be so. Hi! I've seen a lot of cool fan art of you recently. Oh my, there were some things started glowing up on the way over up at the castle. Is there a cave in the castle's base? There are so many caves around here. Appreciate it. Oh, there's a Korok up here. Doosh. It's gonna just have us go over here. Well, give me a minute to catch my breath before I climb up every single step of this. Oh, please don't make me. Wait, huh? Where'd it go? Oh, no. Right. Well, if it's gonna be that, like that. And especially if the rain's gonna start now. Yamio Shrine! Observed. This ought to be tall enough, don't you think? All we gotta do is put a big pane at the bottom. Or really the bigger pane should go at the top, I guess. Instead it's covering more from the rain. And a little pane at the bottom so it can actually stand somewhat. That's not really right at all. I made it sort of off-center, but it should still stand, probably. Particularly if we sort of lean it up against this. Is that a hoe over there? Have we photographed one? Oh, it's gonna fall. I'll deal with it in a second. Wait, don't break! Don't break, don't break, don't break! I just want to photograph the hoe. Okay, it's fine. Hoe photographed. Oh, there's also a Korok over there. Oh my god, okay. Wait, no, okay. Stop! That'd be caught. Oh, don't break. Oh, don't break. Please don't break. Okay. Let's just have it so it's leaning a bit. Something's about to get zapped. It was really close to me. I guess it was the hoe. Oh, is that too far away? Shucks, I will have to climb this. This isn't giving much enough cover from the rain, is it? Yeah! Because it's not standing up straight. Oh, is it because the rain's falling, like, sideways? Well, that's a shame. I've actually made it too tall to ascend up through. That is, unless I had a middle platform, which hopefully doesn't throw off the balance of the whole thing. Oh! And now... Perfect! Exactly how I wanted that to go. Is this close enough, please? Yes. Now where? Oh, thank goodness. Appreciate that. Thank you! As for you, friend, I hope you don't have anything metal in that pack of yours. Or not on the outside of it, anyway. I don't know what those lanterns are made of. Oh, that's so close by! Not to worry, friend. All we need to do is make something that will, float. They even got a glider here for us, but I don't trust that in the slightest. To carry us where we need to go. That's probably long enough. I'll just stick you to this while I move it around in case I lose my grip on one of you. We wouldn't want that. Oh, the way across this river is a bit farther than I thought, but this'll do. This'll do. This'll do. This'll do. I don't want anyone to think this won't do because this is definitely gonna do. I don't think this could... Oh, don't drown, sorry. That would be bad. Even if it's going to get drifted along here, we should have enough time to just pull you off of this. Okay, well, not now that I fell like that. But that doesn't matter anyway. Oh no, this shoreline is long. This shoreline here is long, so this should totally work this way. And we just prop you up, nestle you in between some rocks there, friend. Sorry about the bumpy ride and partially drowning. Reunited at last. Have fun, you two. Sorry, back to Yamio's shrine now. We just set that little bridge to just go across the way. It's just, someone's just gonna find that somewhere down the line and be like, what the hell is with this? What numbskull stuck like 6 planks together and then threw it down the river? It's coming back up here and seeing this thing still leading up there. It's hilarious. In we get! What manner of puzzle have they for us? Yeah, this is another one that's rather close to the beginning, so it wouldn't be too surprising to me if it was like another one of those, this is how this device works kind of shrines. Maybe it'll be rockets? Mirrors? Who knows? Combat training throwing. Oh, did we not already do that? Oh, it's only throwing items, is it? We did combat training throwing weapons earlier. Aim true and throw the material. Got it. Does it have to be fire fruit, or can I throw something less valuable? Because I'm always using fire fruit. They're very good in this. Can I do it with bright bloom seeds? Heh! Yes, I can. Well done. Thank you. But you want me to do it again, do ya? Watch the enemy's movements carefully. I don't think that'll be necessary. I don't think that'll be necessary in the slightest bit. Ah! Okay, it was necessary. I take it back. Sorry. Enemy's movements, consider them watched. I've proven my mastery. Good. I was worried for a minute you were going to see that I was bad at throwing seeds, and that would be a wrong conclusion to come to. There's the one I missed with. And as a reward, we get... bomb flowers! Lovely. Thank you! And away we go. Oh, there's something so lovely about exploring around this central area of Hyrule where it's just all grassy fields and hills, and it's just every little corner's got something good for you here. That was one of the things I loved about getting all the DLC armor in Breath of the Wild, was just that we got to spend so much time roaring around these hills, looking around and just sort of soaking in the environment. Listen, you! Leave that civilian alone! If I hit that, it'll be the most legendary shot. Okay, I was nowhere close. Stop that! That's mean! Cut that out! Did I actually hit them with that? Or is this all the damage they've been doing? Avast ye! Yeah! Nicely did us! Saba. So we meet again. Oh, it is you, the treasure hunter. The work of a dedicated treasure hunter never ends, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Lately, I've been really interested in the rubble and stones falling from the sky. I've even been dreaming about them. My latest dream. This big stone came tumbling out of the sky and hit the ground and then suddenly started to float back upward. I grabbed onto it, and before I knew it, I had arrived on an island in the sky, full of treasure. Can you imagine? Anyway, that was basically the whole dream. Too good to be true, of course. Why would I dream about a falling stone flying back up into the sky? Dreams are so strange. I better get going, but I hope we meet again. Savork. Yeah, it was a good talk. Good talk. Would you like this rock as a token of our friendship? What about this one? Sorry. I'm just cracking myself up now, and I realize that that's, it doesn't take much to do that. There's also got to be a shrine somewhere in around here. I mean, look at all the empty space here. Right, but we are now either heading to... I think I'll just leave Cumin to hang around in the hills right beside the stable for a bit. Since we're heading to the depths and all. Basically, like halfway across the map here. Cool also that they added coordinates in this game, so that it's easier to... If you want to remember something, you can like write down the coordinates of where it was. If you want to remember it in between playthroughs, or tell a friend where it was, or something like that. Even though it basically facilitates cheating a bit by making it easier for... What are all those? Oh, those are big trees. I thought they were like bulbs, like cocoons. But they're just trees with leaves on them. It basically facilitates letting people tell other people where stuff is with more greater ease. But I mean, they're going to do that anyway, so may as well just make it more convenient by giving you the coordinates and all. And this is the direction we want to head, so off we go. While we're headed this way, do we have any shrines marked around here that would help us? Nay. As in, that would guarantee, would let us know for sure that there was a light route around in the darkness. But we do not. We have very few shrines around this bit. Hello, Pose. When we're out looking at landing next, I should absolutely give it a try at turning in some pose at that statue, because even if we find that there are later, because I know there's a statue there, but even if we find that there are other statues later in different areas, I think we will probably have so many pose now that we could probably buy up this whole stock and still have enough for something from somewhere else next time we find one. A whole bunch of Sonia devices around here, like hot air balloons and stuff. I've been underusing them. They're very good for going straight up. Is that a fire in the darkness down below? Some torches there are. And a light route. Ooh, let's mark that. It would be nice to have another teleport point around here. Is that closer to where the treasure is? Oh, that's right beside the treasure. Let's go to that then. That light, bright blue that I threw down there ended up nowhere useful. Let's see how far we can glide along our way towards this light route. This might actually be worth noshing a stamina thing for, just to avoid all the... I assume there are fights going down where those torches are all in a ring there, so if we could just skip all that and just glide straight to the route, that would be lovely. Because as it stands, if we let our stamina run out here, we are going to run smack dab into the middle of them. More pose souls down there, look at that. I accidentally left that a bit too long. This one more or less fills us full, so let's do that and grab our glider again. Ooh, some large pose souls up the top right there. But I shall not tarry, or be distracted. And aside from a teleport point, of course, it'll be very much easier to find this treasure that we're looking for if it's light around here. What are those things glowing down there? Well, I'm about to find out. Are they choo-choos? Ice choo-choos, maybe? Please don't hit a tree. Oh, right. I forgot that you don't get to open it more than once. Yeah, there's a bunch of ice stuff around here. Okay, I really should go. Oh, man, that froze me even. Ow! Is that a silver Lizalfos? I should not be here in the slightest. We should have very much landed somewhere else. Let's see these copious simmered fruit that we made here. Don't. All right, Ninja's Helm will save me from a bit of the ground gloom here, so I can feel safe running over a little bit of it. Well, that was pretty dire a moment ago. Mustatosh light route. Good. Let's see how much that gives for us. Oh, lovely. It cooperates a bit with the other one that's up here. Light dispelled the darkness and brightness around here. We're like negative 4,469 is our altitude coordinates. That's probably explains why it's so damn dark down here, even with a light route. As in why the map shows it as being so dark, is to show us just how far down this spot is. Oh, I really put the pin not at the right spot. That's fine, though. Yeah, we've covered a whole bunch of the map with all the light routes we found down here. I suppose since there are walls to the underground, like over here, for instance, there will be some shrines that do not correspond to a light route. Nevertheless, we are rather close to our objective here. It's going to be in some kind of main... Oh, is this going to be like a Yiga camp? Oh! This is basically the direction we just ran away from. Wow, they noticed me really fast, I guess, because of the keys. Well, this is a silver bokoblin, so perhaps the silver Lizalfos... that is a silver Lizalfos, unless this is an ice breath one. I won't worry about it for now. Actually, the damage we received from that one silver bokoblin during the Colosseum fight seemed pretty small. It was only 3 hearts gloomed. So maybe it does... the amount of damage they would be doing normally is not the amount of hearts that it glooms or something like that. Maybe it rounds down as well as up. Yes, this appears to be where what is marked here, and it's right smack dab in the middle. This looks very important, doesn't it? Gerudo Canyon Mine. Inside of which there's a chest. If it's armor, I'm going to be really hype. Trousers of Time! Oh, it's the Ocarina trousers. Legends say these trousers were once worn by a hero who traveled through time. They were originally made by people who made their home in the forest. I think this was a amiibo-only one in Breath of the Wild, wasn't it? So I don't think I ever had this. Sweet! It looks a little silly with this. I wonder if there's a set bonus for wearing all the Ocarina stuff. Nevertheless, it's equal in power to these ones here. It just looks a little more Ocarina-ish. I'll hop back to my cold pants, though. That's an awesome find. I'm very pleased about that. And we got a light route out of that as well, so... Look out landing with us! Finally! It's a shame there's no stable in the center of this place, because it would be nice to bring Cumin back with us here. This was sort of my thing with horses in Breath of the Wild, is usually if I got anywhere near away from them, I did not have the patience to walk all the way back and whistle them over. Certainly not while on camera. Which is why I really loved the teleporting bridle you could get for them, because then it made them have much more use. You could just get on them and to mount up and go faster whenever. But I appreciate that they don't give you that ability from the outset as well. I like that you have to earn it. Because if you had that from the beginning, then horses would be arguably more useful than making Zonai devices things. Alright, so what am I trying to do here? I'm trying to, first of all, Hestu. Oh, then we can grab some arrows while we're here. I'd love some weapons. Yes! I had enough for weapons, one more weapon thing, and one more shield thing, which is just perfect for me. Love it, love it, love it! Why not? Let's just buy all they got here. The rice, the apples, the arrows, all of it. I want a surplus of arrows, and I want a surplus of healing items. Cheers! I do have 20 luminous stones, though, now. We should probably stockpile them a bit. Oh, and 23 amber as well. Pose! You want pose from me, do you? Yes, Joshua?
Swordsman? Are you okay over there? You looked like you were somewhere else just now. Oh, I bet you're interested in that strange stone, huh? We discovered it in the depths. It looks both naturally formed and as though it's been carved into. We don't know much about it, as you can probably tell. There's still so much to learn. So once I'm done with my current investigation, I plan to start digging into it more.
Okie doke.
You who stand before me, I am one who returns bows to the afterlife where they belong. Offer bows to me. They are spirits that ought to return to the afterlife.
Here's a bow for you. Or 346.
Oh, yes. Oh, this is indeed a Poe. What pitiful beings these are. They have lost their way home and wander the depths of this land. I have returned the lost spirit to the afterlife where it belongs. Since I was brought here to the surface, I have been unable to return Poes to the afterlife.
Joshua, we should put this thing back.
Because of you, I can assist them once again. You should take this.
Dark Clump, you're too kind.
If you offer me more Poes, I will give you suitable compensation.
Yes. Oh, Dark Tunic, want. That's weird. I don't remember these being the things that were here when last we looked, as in part 0, which I think I did off camera actually, unfortunately, so I don't even have proof. But I thought it was the entire dark outfit set. Anyway, I definitely want that. Bombs, mushrooms, muddle buds, and dark clumps. Again, gloom resistant armor effect isn't quite as useful. All it gives you is the 3 hearts that mean you don't get glooms when you're walking on stuff. You know, for like the 10 seconds that lasts, so I'm not as fussed about that. If it were extra gloom hearts for taking gloom damage from enemies, then hell yeah, but I'm not so sure I care for it so much other than that. If this is how you get the Dark Tunic, it sort of implies that there will be other statues of a similar ilk that give you the hat and the pants, so maybe we should save up Poes for them and not spend any on bomb flowers right now.
My brethren, whose spirits reside in statues far larger than mine, are in the depths of this land. If you encounter my brethren, try offering Poes to them.
Where are they?
If you offer me 10 Poes, I will tell you the location of one of my brethren.
Ah, sure, why not?
I acknowledge your offering. I will tell you the location of one of my brethren in the depths of the land.
Thank you. That's very useful.
Go to the location indicated on your map. Seek out wandering spirits from my brethren in the depths of this land.
Will do. Hey, Joshua.
So remember that fragment I had? That one that showed a single mysterious figure? I found more fragments among the things our survey team brought back from the depths. Yeah, a whole lot more by the look of it. Jeez. And guess what? They fit together like puzzle pieces. Ta-da! And just look!
It seems to show the Ultra Hand symbol in the center.
Feast your eyes upon this amazing mural. This scene shows that there's a whole series of statues down there, like the one you found for me last time. But what really caught my attention was the way they're oriented. Each figure is pointed toward the next one in the series, until it ends with that last statue facing a final destination. A building that looks like a temple.
Ooh. So is there going to be an underground temple aside from the 4 on the overworld? That would be really cool if you followed the statues to them all.
Also, see those large ears on the figure at the front of the building? That's got to be one of the Zonai. And then there's that strange hand symbol that seems to be responding to whatever the Zonai's doing. Looks a lot like the Ultra Hand symbol, that's what I was pointing out. So, to collect my thoughts on all of this, I'm pretty sure if you follow the gaze of each of those statues down there, you'll reach that structure. I'm also betting that the temple-like building holds something of Zonai origin. I've heard that the Zonai wielded mysterious powers. I wonder if this correlates to those powers. Of course, all of this is still just speculation on my part. So, that's where you come in, swordsman. I want you to find the temple structure depicted in the mural. Initially, I figured I could just go myself, so I gathered a bunch of bright blooms and supplies. But they pulled the kid card on me and said I couldn't go into the depths.
I mean, I have no doubt that you're capable in a fight, but the way they do gloom hearts is no joke. Especially if you don't have a bunch of extra hearts by being blessed by the gods and stuff like me. So sorry about that.
So, here. Thank you very much. You can have these too.
Ooh, big preach.
Bright blooms and arrows are perfect for exploring the depths. There's the added bonus that checking out the depths might provide us some clues to help with Princess Zelda. So if it all works out, maybe you'll snag yourself some mysterious power for yourself and gain clues about Princess Zelda. Nothing but good things, right? Thanks for your help with this, swordsman.
Interesting indeed. So it kind of sounds like they're suggesting we'll get some kind of upgrade for the Ultra Hand if we go to this mysterious temple, which I very much like the sound of. Robbie. I'm just reading through this here and seeing if he's going to say... Okay, I guess he wants to finish. We have to finish this particular quest, a mystery in the depths, if we want to get that tracker out of him. So that's probably what we'll spend the next episode, or perhaps episodes, doing, depending on how long it takes. And we know of one statue was down where we met with Robbie, and it was right next to this light route, was it? Or maybe it was this one. I'll see if I can go find it now. Except I forgot to get the hearts. Oh, this is the one. The statue's right there. This is very nice getting to play this game and getting like sort of circling around to every quest when we feel like it. Because normally when I play these open world games, I'm so forgetful that I'm like, every time I see a quest, I have to work it till it's done that very minute. But somehow the way I'm recording the game episodically, somehow I feel less of that pressure to do that, and it's nice to not feel that. Was this place marked by Satori's glowing pillars? It is. That's hilarious. I guess there is a cave underneath it we know about. The Royal Hidden Passage. Right, I guess it would make sense that Robbie isn't the one who upgrades the other runes we have, like the other abilities, because they're Zonai in origin. Hello, I found more wells. Got more for you. So 10 of them this time. If you say so. I wasn't keeping track. Still 44 remain. My goodness. Excellent. That's a lovely set of new hearts. Was it 14 or so we've got?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
14 hearts we have. In the last game, you needed 15 to get Master Sword back. I have no idea if there will be any similar kind of limit in this game, but just in case there is, it'd be nice to have that extra bunch. So early, rather. Not extra, exactly. Last location. Oh, does this always show up whenever you teleport away to show you where you teleported from? That's wickedly helpful. If so, I didn't know about that. No, it still says last location here. Maybe it's just last location you were in the depths. No idea. But next time, we'll be following up this statue's lead. Maybe it won't be leading to a big temple then, and maybe it'll just be a little room that has like an extra power for you. And we have to go follow the statue that-a-way. Oh, they're actually all rather close together, more than I was expecting. So maybe this won't actually take that long next time. We shall see, though. Next video on the channel is going to be some more Fire Emblem 3 Houses Verdant Wind Assassins only run, I do believe. Let me just verify that so I'm not just lying to you. Yes, that's exactly it. But this episode 30 of our Tears of the Kingdom playthrough was an absolute blast. These last 2 episodes were lovely. We were just exploring the countryside and finding some shrines and adventuring around with Cumin, and it was lovely. Sorry for leaving you in the hills, Cumin. That's all for now, though, so thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Fragments are being analyzed, and so we've got this photograph from the first case and this old one here. Gotcha. Well, I hope you're ready for Prosecutor Blackwell's special brand of questioning. Anything but that. Now I'm afraid I have to be off now, too. I was just about to question Miss Sykes. Oh, you're going to see Athena now?